Assam ministers supervising COVID-19 cases will also look after flood relief measures in different districts. Number of returnees to Assam may go down from 2 lakh to 1 lakh as industries begin operations in respective states. Corona positive cases in Northeast continues to rise. Across the country, percentage of recoveries is showing an upward trend. Flood situation in Assam takes a turn for the worse. More than 30,000 people affected in 5 districts. And Arunachal Pradesh Health Minister Alo Libang seeks cooperation from people in battle against COVID-19 pandemic. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News. This is Jolly Khoikia Gogoi with the details. In news from Northeast, first in Assam, ministers in charge of different districts for the supervision of COVID-19 will also oversee management and relief measures in flood-affected areas in respective districts. The State Cabinet decided this at a meeting today at the Administrative Staff College, Guwahati. Briefing the media after the meeting, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Chandramohan Patwari said that in view of the spike of positive cases of novel coronavirus, the Cabinet has decided to stringently enforce the guidelines of quarantine norms. People coming from outside will be sent for institutional quarantine and no home quarantine will be allowed. All the 3,61,000 people of Assam stranded outside will receive 2,000 rupees each under Assam Care every month from April to June this year. Patwari said financial assistance of 2,000 rupees will also be given per month from April to June to Dhulia Nam, Nagara Nam, Band Party, Ojapali and other folk artists.
বিভিন্ন সময়ত আমাৰ আজি আমি যে বিভিন্ন পৰ্যায় পাৰ হৈ আইছো পাৰ হৈ অহা সময়খিনি ৰাজ্যখনত পৰিস্থিতি সম্পৰ্কে বিশদভাৱে আলোচনা কৰা হয় আৰু আমি এই আলোচনা কৰা মৰ্মে আগন্তুক দিনত এইটো কথা আমাৰ স্থিৰ কৰা হৈছে যে বহিৰ ৰাজ্যৰ পৰা যিখিনি অসমৰ মানুহ অসমলৈ আহিব এই কোৱাৰেণ্টাইনত যে থাকিব লাগিব সেইটো আৰু ষ্ট্ৰিক্ট কৰা হ'ব যাতে কোনো মানুহ কোৱাৰেণ্টাইনৰ বাহিৰত যাব নোৱাৰে।
Meanwhile, Assam Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma today informed the media in Guwahati that of the 2 lakh people who registered themselves for returning to the state, 1 lakh will come back as their number will go down following reopening of industries in places they are staying now. As far as reopening of educational institutions are concerned, the state is awaiting the central guidelines in this regard, though the state has plans to begin classes for students of 10th to 12th standard from the 15th of June.
মানুহৰ সংখ্যা কমি যাব আৰম্ভ কৰিব গতিকে আৰু 20টা দিন আমি যদি ধৰি ৰাখিব পাৰো তেতিয়াহলে সামাজিক সংক্ৰমণৰ পৰা আমি অসমখনক বচাব পাৰিম এতিয়ালৈকে মই ভাবো যে অসমলৈকে আহিব বুলি ৰেজিষ্টাৰ কৰিছিল 2 লাখ মানুহ 1 লাখ মানুহ আহি গল আৰু 1 লাখ মানুহ অহাৰ ৰাস্তাত আছে কিন্তু সংখ্যাটো লাহে লাহে কমি যাব কাৰণ বাহিৰত উদ্যোগ আদি খুলিছে আৰু অসমত আহিও কোৱাৰেণ্টাইন আদি কৰিবলগীয়া হৈছে গতিকে মই ভাবো যে আৰু আমি 10 জুনলৈকে আমাৰ এই অৱস্থাটো থাকিব 1 জুনৰ পৰা কিমান দূৰ হয় আমি নাজানো কিন্তু ক্লাছ 10 আৰু 12 ৰ কাৰণে আমি স্কুলবিলাক খুলি দিয়াৰ এটা মনত আচনি বনাই ৰাখিছো যে ক্লাছ আজিৰ পৰা আমি আপোনালোকে এটো ভাল পাব যে আজিৰ পৰা ক্লাছ 12 ৰ বিনামূলীয়া কিতাপৰ বিতৰণ আৰম্ভ হৈ গল আৰু বহুত ইমান বিপদৰ মাজতো আজি বিনামূলীয়া কিতাপ বিতৰণ হৈ গল
In national news, Union Health Minister Harshavardhan has said India utilized the lockdown period to ramp up its healthcare infrastructure. He said the lockdown also helped to keep its COVID-19 mortality rate relatively low. Dr. Harshavardhan said central and state governments have put in place 7,013 COVID care centers. All dedicated healthcare facilities together have 2,81,000 isolation beds, 31,250 intensive care unit beds and 11,387 beds with oxygen support for patients. He said India has managed to put up a better fight against COVID-19 as compared to many other developed and developing countries. In Assam, the number of corona-positive cases has gone up to 597, with 2 more cases reported from Nagaon. Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma informed this in a tweet message. In Tripura, Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb said altogether 990 samples have been tested on Monday, and among them 4 persons have been found positive with COVID-19. The total number has now increased to 198. On the other hand, the number of corona-positive cases stands at 2 in Arunachal Pradesh, 15 in Meghalaya, 1 in Mizoram, 1 in Sikkim and 39 in Manipur. In India, recovery rate of COVID-19 has reached 41.61%. Over 60,490 patients have been cured so far. The Union Health and Family Welfare Ministry has said a total of 60,490 people affected with coronavirus have been cured, and the recovery rate has reached to 41.61% in the country. During the last 24 hours, 2,769 people have recovered and 6,535 fresh cases of COVID-19 have been reported, taking the total number of cases to 1,45,380. The ministry said 146 deaths have been registered in the last 24 hours, taking the nationwide toll to 4,167. Globally, the total cases stand at 56,11,597 with 3,48,330 deaths and 23,88,091 recovered. In the USA, total cases stand at 17,06,277 with 99,807 deaths and a recovery of 4,64,727. In Brazil, total cases stand at 3,76,669 with 23,522 deaths and 1,53,833 recovered. In Russia, total cases stand at 3,62,342 with 3,807 deaths and 1,31,129 recovered. In Assam, more than 30,000 people in 5 districts have been affected by floods that displaced nearly 9,000 people in Gwalpara district and damaged standing crops. Over 130 villages in Lakhimpur, Dhemaji, Dibrugarh, Dorong and Gwalpara districts have been submerged, while 579 hectares of crop area are now under flood waters, State Disaster Management Authority Bulletin has said in Guwahati. Members of the National and State Disaster Response Forces have so far evacuated 400 flood victims in the worst affected Gwalpara district, where around 23,000 people have been affected. Meanwhile, the state government today directed deputy commissioners to ensure proper distribution of relief materials and repair of embankments. Still in Assam, Debojyoti Hazarika, Commissioner, Guwahati Municipal Corporation, today said the ZMC has stepped up the measures to keep the city clean. In an exclusive interview with Gitimalika Gogoi, DD News, Hazarika said the corporation has sanitized all the areas in and around containment zones in the city.
ইয়াৰ উপৰিও আমি যিবিলাক কণ্টেইনমেণ্ট জোন আছে তাৰ ভিতৰ বাহিৰ সেইখিনি চেনিটাইজেশ্যন কৰিছোঁ আৰু বায়োমেডিকেল নিডছবিলাকো যাতে বিজ্ঞানসন্মতভাৱে ডিছপ'জেল হয় তাৰ কাৰণেও আমি কিছুমান নাৰ্ছিং হোমত মাজতে আমি পৰীক্ষা নিৰীক্ষা কৰিছিলোঁ। ইয়াৰ উপৰিও হাইজেনিক আৰু চাইণ্টিফিক মিট যাতে ৰাইজে পায় তাৰ কাৰণেও আমি ব্যৱস্থা কৰিছোঁ। প্লাছ আমি যাতে চাফ চিকুণটো হেৰি কৰে তাৰ কাৰণে বজাৰ পাব্লিক প্লেচ যিবিলাক আছে সেইবিলাকো চাফ চিকুণ ৰখাৰ কাৰণে ৰাইজক সজাগ কৰাৰ কাৰণে আৰু আমি ইণ্ডিয়ান ৰেড ক্ৰছ ছ'চাইটিৰো সহায় লৈছোঁ তেওঁলোকে সজাগতা অনাৰ কাৰণে। গতিকে আমি চাফ চিকুণটো হাইজেনিক মেইনটেইন কৰাৰ ছ'চিয়েল ডিষ্টেন্স মেইনটেইন কৰাৰ কাৰণে যথেষ্ট গুৰুত্ব দিওঁ।
In Arunachal Pradesh, State Health Minister Alo Libang has appealed to the people to cooperate with the government in its battle against the COVID-19 pandemic. The second COVID-19 case in the state was reported on Monday. It was a student who has returned from Delhi. The person is now at an institutional quarantine center.
हम टोटल सैंपल कलेक्ट किया है 5,428 और पॉजिटिव रिजल्ट 2। एक तो वहाँ तेजू का वो ऑलरेडी डिस्चार्ज हो चुका है और दूसरा वाला कल है। अभी रिजल्ट एवेटेड 868 है। जो बाहर से अभी इतना स्टूडेंट और इतना पब्लिक आ रहा है उसी से तो कुछ क्रेडिट होगा, एक ना एक दो निकालेगा। फिर भी पब्लिक उसको पैनिक नहीं होना है। हम लोग उसको जितना हो सकेगा हम लोग गवर्नमेंट ऑफ अरुणाचल प्रदेश प्रिपेयर हैं। आगे हम लोग इतना तो हम लोग भी पैनिक था, लेकिन आप ही हम लोग जितना भी हो हम लोग अभी तैयार है, चिंता नहीं करना है। और
The Railways has operationalized more than 3,060 Shramik special trains across the country to transport migrant workers to their home states. More than 40 lakh passengers have reached their destinations by these trains. Railway Minister Piyush Goyal has expressed happiness that the Railways successfully operated more than 3,000 Shramik special trains. In a tweet, Goyal appealed to all the states to cooperate with the Railways and help their labour brothers. The World Health Organization, WHO Director General, has said it has temporarily suspended the clinical trial of hydroxychloroquine on COVID-19 patients. Earlier, the Lancet Medical Journal published an observational study on hydroxychloroquine and chloroquine and its effect on COVID-19 patients already hospitalized. The authors of the study reported that among patients receiving the drug, when used alone or with a macrolide, they reported a higher mortality rate. The Supreme Court today sought replies from Uttar Pradesh, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh and Manipur on a plea by JNU student and anti-car activist Sharjeel Imam seeking clubbing of multiple FIRs levelling sedition charges against him for allegedly making inflammatory speeches. The top court gave another opportunity to the Delhi government to file its response on Imam's plea, which also sought the transfer of all criminal cases against him to the national capital and probe by a single agency. A bench of Justices Ashok Bhushan, Sanjay Krishan Kaul and M.R. Shah, which took up the matter through video conferencing, issued notices to the 4 states and listed the matter for further hearing after 2 weeks. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will share his thoughts with the people in the country and abroad in his Mann Ki Baat program on All India Radio on the 31st of this month. It will be the 65th episode of the monthly radio program. Modi has invited people to share their ideas. People can dial 1800117800 to record their messages and can write on the Namo app, Open Forum or on MyGov. One can also give a missed call on 1922 and follow the link received in SMS to directly give their suggestions. Now to end the news, the headlines once again. Assam ministers supervising COVID-19 cases will also look after flood relief measures in different districts. Number of returnees to Assam may go down from 2 lakh to 1 lakh as industries begin operations in respective states. Corona positive cases in Northeast continues to rise. Across the country, percentage of recoveries is showing an upward trend. Flood situation in Assam takes a turn for the worse. More than 30,000 people affected in 5 districts. And Arunachal Pradesh Health Minister Alo Libang seeks cooperation from people in battle against COVID-19 pandemic. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.